but it was a good lesson in focusing in on one thing.
How important that lesson? You started the show with, hey, we want to focus on the two things that we love, but there's an opportunity here for yourself to focus on something that you weren't as familiar with, that wasn't a pure passion. That seems like a business lesson right there, right? Like the audience is saying, hey, we will pay you with attention for this thing. And you have a decision to make, which is go all in on this thing that isn't my core passion, or like stay focused on the thing you want to do. How did you navigate that?
I think it's identifying, just like now with business and advertising, you're identifying what the need is, right? The audience, the people who called in to talk about NASCAR. When we went somewhere, we'd go do a live show from a bar that had brunch served, and we'd be there and we'd have guests on, and the people would want to talk about NASCAR. And then what I thought was interesting is NASCAR itself had interest in our market, like in the Danbury, Connecticut, like Putnam, Dutchess, Westchester market in New York. Is NASCAR had interest in that market. So they came to the table with, hey, we could get you some guests, because they wanted to build their audience in the area, right? They wanted a track in New York back then. They were trying to raise the popularity up here to help with attendance in New Hampshire and Pocono and Watkins Glen. And so as we started talking about it more, we said, this is what the listeners want. Our goal is to have as many listeners as possible. More listeners equals more advertising revenue, equals more income, equals stay on the air more. We thought, let's go in this direction. And it was difficult for me because I was out of my comfort zone, because I did not know a lot about NASCAR. I didn't know anything about NASCAR in the beginning. And my buddy taught me about it. But it was a good lesson in focusing in on one thing. You can't, in my opinion, you can't be an expert at everything. You can't do everything. So find that thing, right? And focus in on it.